So I'm about to give you a tour of how the Schoology pages will look so that you know where to go and look for things. You can share this with parents if they're confused about where to find things as well, or maybe somewhere along the line you forget and you can come back and look at this video. So all of your courses are in the course listing. So all your courses will show up here. So of course yours won't all be media productions or whatever class that, you'll have all your classes listed there. So you will choose the class that you're looking for, and for media productions and any other CTE courses, we have pretty much the same setup. When you open the page, you either are coming to the updates page, depending on how the teacher has set up. Updates will give you just kind of like Facebook, or running commentary. If we leave you messages, we're reaching out to you, they will show up here. They're posts. You can also answer those posts, or you can post a comment in there as well. The other thing you may land on are the materials page. And the materials page is where you're going to find the assignments, your agenda, your syllabus, whatever it is, the pertinent information that we're looking for. So at the top, the very top, all the time, you will find a folder that says weekly agenda, and you will see this weekly agenda for the current week. Inside that current week, if I were to open it all the way up, which I could, you can also open it up in the folder, which I'll show you that shortly. You have these things are linked. So, for instance, when you have a Google Meet for your class, my class, this particular class, is only offered third hour, and the link is right here for the Google Meet. So on the days that we have Google Meet, you will click that link, it'll open Google Meets, and then you'll be there ready to go. If you had that class, if the class was available, and depending on what hour, you would choose the hour and the days. So Tuesdays, first, second, and third hour in the afternoons, and Thursdays, fourth, fifth, and sixth. On Tuesday, you have listed the cohort A, which is A through D, last name, cohort B, cohort C, cohort D, and on those days, this is what we plan to do. And these things are linked, and I'll send you back to those links within Schoology. Under that is assignments. So just because you're not sitting in the classroom, or you're not online watching or participating in a Google Meet with all of the rest of your classmates, there are still assignments that you have to do. So that is why in your reminders, you should check in Schoology daily. You should also check your Power School weekly. Inside the assignments, listed on the assignments are the things, although they may not be due until Friday night or Sunday night, you should have them completed so that you won't get any zeros in your Power School gradebook. These are the things you should be doing. And it will be paced out for you that if on Tuesday for my class you go and watch the classroom Schoology video, which you're watching right now, then you have completed that assignment for Tuesday. Wednesday is a getting to know you activity. Thursday there's a survey and an icebreaker. And then Friday there's a check-in discussion board assignment to be done. So every week you will have what's happening up here in the hybrid portion of the day, and then any of the assignments that are taking place and should be due by the end of the week. So the due dates are officially end of the week, but we give you a guideline what day you should be doing them so that you can keep up and you don't fall behind. Inside the folder, you will find the actual link for the whole program, all agendas. So as the agendas are created, so you'll see here, I can open it up or I can look at it, and you will, if you scroll through, each week will show up. So I can go backward. So next week, number 1 will be next week's folder, and then this one will be behind it. So the most current will be at the top, all right? So agendas, they're always going to be there. They're showing up for you, and usually they will be linked so that if you don't find them, you can. The assignments will also be in the week of folder. Underneath weekly agendas, you'll find a class information folder, which I have supplied, and everybody's class information folder may be slightly different, but within my class information folder, you're going to find the return to learn information, your entry checklist, class participation expectations, guidelines for grading, your syllabus, and anything else that we want to share with you that should just kind of like, it's the pinned and ready to go so you can refer back to it. It's kind of your basic information. And then finally, every week you will have a folder that says week of September 8th, week of September 13th. And the agenda will be inside that folder. So right now that agenda is not there, but it will be there. And you will find here are those assignments that I talked about. So here's this welcome back survey form. Here's that check-in. The assignment that talks about getting to know you will be in that folder, and they will also then be linked in the agenda. But anything, any information about assignments goes in that week of September 8th. So obviously the first few weeks you're not going to have as many things in there. But as we move on and we need to learn more and expand our information for our classes, there's going to be more things to follow, projects, presentations, and this is where you will also turn in some of your assignments. So if an assignment is created that you have to turn in something, so for instance, this welcome back form is a Google form. So what you'll do is, this doesn't open here, but you can connect to jump out to the web, and there is your form. Your form will show up there. So that's pretty much Schoology in a nutshell. Everything will be there. It'll be for you in place. So weekly agendas telling you what's going on in a week. You can always go back and look at the old ones. Your links for Google Meet are in there, as well as your week of, so go to that week to find out all the assignments that are in there. And then your class information is just a holding place for all other information that are not necessarily assignments, but you may need to refer back to at some point. So Schoology, you now have a guided tour. And if you have any questions, please talk to your teacher, or you can email them, or you can message them through Schoology with the little mail folder, and that will email them. Or you can comment in updates and put something there that is school appropriate and related to what your question is.